Welcome, Texan Rockers. I'm Eric Madison.
And I'm Mark Schaefer.
Welcome to A Moment of Virtue.
Today's Moment of Virtue is brought to us by Philo of Alexandria, the first Jewish thinker to draw upon Greek philosophy and combine it with the study of Torah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, for Philo, our very existence or lives have a telos, or a goal, or a destination point. And Philo's destination point for our lives is virtue. It's that when we become people that meet our full extent of virtue. And he says virtue is accomplished by combining two things.
What's that?
One is a piety or a wonder or a reverence. He calls it Eusebia for God.
Right.
And second is Philanthropia, a love of humankind. Justice towards the people around us. And he says if you lack either two, you will miss the mark of the very goal of your life. Isn't that far out?
Yes.
Yeah, so listen to him. He says, now we have known some who associate themselves with one of the two sides and are seen to neglect the other. So like some have reverence for God, but they don't really like people.
They don't like people.
Some like love people, but they have no regard that they're here for a reason or from someone, right?
Yeah.
He says these kinds of people, have drunk of the unmixed wine of pious aspirations and turning their backs on all other concerns, devoted their personal life wholly to the service of God. So this first type is the person that's in church or synagogue every time the doors are open, and then they immediately leave, and they're kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
They love God with all they have, but their relationships testify to the fact that they haven't really reached a place of virtue.
Yes.
And he says, on the other hand, we can miss the mark this way. Other kinds of people, conceiving the idea that there is no good outside doing justice to humans, have no heart for anything but companionship with humans. In their desire for fellowship, they supply the good things of life in equal measure to all for their use. So they're really giving to everyone around them. And they deem it their duty to alleviate by anything in their power the dreaded hardships. So they do everything they can to make sure to meet needs and to fight poverty. They're very concerned with the right things. But Philo says these last kinds of people may be called lovers of men or humans, and the former sort lovers of God. And then his remark is astounding. He says both come only halfway in virtue.
Yeah.
Because for Philo, the love of humankind that comes from God spreads out to the way we treat others, and they're connected. So reverence and love back towards the divine actually results in the way we treat other people.
Oh, wow.
So if we think about it, we could be the kind of person that always talked about God, went to religious things, but if someone were to examine our relationships, we would see that we leave a wake of people feeling manipulated or brushed aside or not cared about fully.
Right.
And on the other hand, we could be a crusader for the healing of the world and making things right again, making sure that people have enough food and water, making sure that everyone has clothes on their back.
Yeah.
But we could at the same time harbor a heart that's angry at God for the way the world is broken.
Yeah.
And Philo says perfect virtue is to combine Eusebia, piety for God, with justice, philanthropia, love of humankind.
All right. Fantastic.
Have a great day, Texan Rockers.
Bye.